Now, Apple has become the latest foreign company to fall in line with Beijing's recent media crackdown that spans everything from illegal downloads to pornographic content. But amidst the heightened censorship, there was a brief loosening of restrictions earlier this week. BON's Mark Dreyer explains.
It's been an interesting start to the year for China's increasingly tech and web-savvy population. China recently announced its crackdown on online porn had resulted in a fourfold year-on-year increase in the number of arrests made for distributing illegal content. US multinational Apple, which launched its iPhone in China at the end of last year, now says it's joining the likes of Google and Yahoo to self-police its content according to Chinese law. In Apple's case, this translates into blocking access to Dalai Lama applications in their Chinese App Store. Affected iPhone apps include Dalai Lama Quotes, Paging Dalai Lama, which tells users where he's currently teaching, and Nobel Laureates, which contains information about Nobel Prize winners. In addition, an app related to Rabia Kadir, the exiled leader of the World Uyghur Congress, blamed by China for instigating the July riots in Xinjiang, is also inaccessible from the local App Store. Apple spokeswoman Trudy Muller says the company continues to comply with local laws, adding that not all apps are available in every country. Apple joins other US tech giants, including Yahoo and Google, that have come under fire for complying with Chinese government demands on sensitive political issues. Yahoo was criticized when Chinese journalist She Tao landed a 10-year prison sentence in 2005, due in part to email evidence gained from his private Yahoo account. Yahoo said it was obeying Chinese law by handing the evidence to authorities. Meanwhile, Google drew fire last year both from Beijing for disseminating pornographic content through its Chinese search engine and from others for subsequently censoring its search results. But the restrictions haven't yet reached every corner. PC World says that iPhone users have been able to access mobile apps for Twitter and YouTube, two services that are otherwise blocked in the country. And there was a glimmer of light this week, even if it was short-lived, for those who, like US President Barack Obama, have called for uncensored internet access in China. The country's internet censorship system, widely known as the Great Firewall, suffered a recent outage. According to Chinese media digest site Danwei, Twitter and YouTube were among the sites accessible in China for a 3-hour window in the small hours of Monday morning. But the site warned that it may now be even harder to bypass the firewall, with the cause of the short outage likely an upgrading of firewall software. Mark Dreyer, BON.
Now, Fergus, Apple have been quite keen to point out that they're just complying with Chinese law on this matter. They say that they're, as Google and Yahoo before them, they're just following the law to the letter as it stands here in China. This wider crackdown isn't just on things like illegal file sharing and such like, but also as regards illegal material, illicit material such as pornography and so on, which is very strongly banned here in China.
Yeah. And then just today we have talking about illegal activities in the cyber world. We have a US company is suing the company which made the internet filtering program, which was to be used and actually was being promoted here by the government to be installed and sold with all computers sold in the country. Eventually that was watered down and left, but this company did at that stage say that some of their programming material had been used in this, and they're now suing for the sum of $2.2 billion. Not only the Chinese company that made this, but also the computer companies that agreed to have it installed on their computers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now stay with us here on BON News. We continue with NetCheck up in just a moment.